Data is everywhere, from the purchases you make to the phone in your pocket. Sensors are constantly collecting data all around you. Some of this data is used in geospatial technologies, the algorithms, tools, and services that make use of location-based data. Despite their widespread use, the potential pitfalls and consequences of geospatial technologies are not yet fully understood. From user worries over privacy to concerns about the inappropriate application of geospatial algorithms, many important ethical questions are being raised by geospatial technologies. Let's consider the application of cluster algorithms within geospatial technologies. Take the following example. Each black dot represents the location of someone reporting a new cancer across the state of North Carolina, and citizens are worried that the cancer may be caused by some unknown exposure. Looking at the data, do any clusters of disease jump out at you? Perhaps you imagine clusters as covering a large area, so you found the red circles. Or instead, you think of clusters occurring in small, local areas, as shown with the blue circles. What if you imagine clusters in forms other than circles? Geospatial professionals routinely use other algorithms like hotspot analysis, various K functions, Moran's I analysis, and even more. From the hypothetical cancer cases in North Carolina to the different cluster examples, we can start to see that the definition of a cluster is an area of surprising ambiguity. It begs the question, what really is a cluster? We need a more organized, common language around what clustering means in geospatial technologies. Why is this important? Because the choice of clustering method may ultimately have ethical implications like hiding or revealing a harmful link between an exposure and outcome, deciding justice of restitutions for affected versus non-affected citizens, promoting discussions of conflict of interest depending on who carries out the analysis, and highlighting issues of confidentiality and transparency for decision-making bodies. Beginning fall of 2019, I will start the PhD program in GIS at the University of Maryland. If selected as an Ethical Geo Fellow, the funds will allow me to pursue an independent project on the intersection of cluster studies and ethics. This project will have two key components. One, an exploratory data analysis on the characteristics of clusters in health studies based in North America, and two, developing an interactive website to disseminate the results of the study for both educational and professional outreach purposes. Cluster studies are really just the beginning of this conversation. The Ethical Geo Contest is happening at an important time. Now it is the turn of geospatial professionals to forward important ethical discussions about how our algorithmic choices need to be evaluated for their everyday ethical implications.